Hello everybody. Today we will be looking at a compounding question, specifically question 30. In question 30, it states that Jack invests $6,200 in a fund that earns 5% interest compounded semi-annually. After 3 years, he finds a better fund, so he withdraws his money and invests it in a new fund that pays 6% interest compounded weekly. If he invests for another 5 years, how much will he end up with? Now, the original equation to deal with questions like this are as follows. A is equal to P times 1 plus I to the power of n. A is equal to the total amount of money earned. P is equal to the principal or investment. I is equal to the interest rate, and n is equal to the overall time. I, or the interest rate, is calculated by taking the original interest rate and converting it into decimals and dividing it by the compounding time. We'll get into what the compounding time is a little bit later. And n is calculated by taking the original time and multiplying it by the compound time. Let's start off the question by putting in the numbers into the original equation. So we don't know what A is, and that is what we were trying to figure out. So we just put A. Now A is equal to P, which in this case is 6,200, which is then multiplied by 1 plus the interest rate. Now, the interest rate in this case, and in the first part of the original question, is 5%. If we convert the 5% interest rate to a decimal point, which we have to do, all we have to do is divide this number by 100, which will get us 0.05. We would call that done, however, that is sadly not the case, and we have to do one more step. Once we have the 0.05, we have to divide that by the compounding time. Luckily, in this case, the compounding time is semi-annually, which just means 2. So what we have to do is take 0.05 and divide it by 2, which is equal to 0.025. Now, on to the exponent, or the time. That is calculated by taking the original time, in this case it would be 3 years, and then multiplying it by the compounding time, 2, which will get us 6. Okay, good. Now that we have the base to our equation here with all the numbers filled in, we can now try and make it smaller and smaller until we can figure out what A is. First, let's do the brackets. So A is equal to 6,200 bracket 1 plus 0.025 is equal to 1.025 to the power of 6. Taking it one step further, we do A is equal to 6,200 bracket, and we do 1.025 to the exponent of 6, which we can do in our calculators. 1.025 to the power of 6, which will equal 1.159693418. So now that we have that, we can take it one step further and multiply it by 6,200 to get us our original investment. Plug that into our calculators. 6200, my apologies, multiplied by 1.159693418, which will equal 7,190.099192. However, because it's money, we only have to round to the second decimal place, which in this instance will lead us to 10 cents. Okay, So that was part A done. So now that we have that finished there, we can move on to the next part, or part B. So in part B, it says that he withdraws his money, which just means he takes it out of the bank. And so this new bank account pays a 6% interest compounded weekly. Weekly is a very big number. It is basically 52. So we basically, or not basically, we do the exact same thing that we did in this equation. However, just with different numbers. So we take this number and we use it as our principal this time. So we do A is equal to $7,190, or 0.10, my apologies again. Multiply that by 1 plus 6% interest, which is 0.06, divided by the compounding time, so 52. So we can take our calculators and do 0.06 divided by 52. And you get that beautiful number there. However, it's not in the right mode, so yeah. However, it's not too big a problem. We can easily change that. All we have to do is move the decimal place 3 places to the left, which will give us 0.00115384. I'm not going all the way because that is plenty enough decimal places already. Now, to get the time, or the n variable, we have to take the original time of this new equation, which in this case is 5 years, and multiply it by the compounding time, which is 52. So that's 5 times 52, which is equal to 260. So now that we have that done, we again break it down until we get one singular number, which will be our answer. So that's 7190.10 times 1.00115384, because again we add those together, to the power of 260. Pardon me. A is equal to 7190.10, and then we take this number and we put it to the power of 260, which actually doesn't affect it a whole lot. 11,5,384 to the power of 260, which is that. Fun. So we do 1.349623221. And now we're left with these last two numbers, and then we just multiply them together. 7190.10 is equal to 9703.93, because we round to the second nearest decimal place. So now we do the therefore statement. Therefore, after 5 years, Jack will have $9,703.93. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a pleasant day.